Welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is another episode of Getting to Know, and today I am with Matty Z. Matty, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate being here.
So, first question, where are you from and how long have you been wrestling?
I was born in Toronto, Ontario. I live in Vaughan right now, and I've been wrestling. This is about, I think, July is gonna hit 4 years.
Well, and you're still pretty. You're 20.
Yeah, I'm 20.
So when did you decide to become a wrestler? Because you started training at like 16.
Okay, so this is how it started. So one day we were, me, my cousin, my dad, we were at a go-kart track in Mississauga, literally like a minute drive from Battle Arts, right? So I didn't know it existed. My cousin's like, oh, there's a wrestling school around here. I'm like, okay. And then he's like, you want to go see it? I'm like, nah, I don't really care. But we ended up going, and I was like, this is the coolest place in the world, man. They had like the punching bags, the ring, and I wanted to go in the ring so bad. But I had to like hold myself and be like, no. Until I start wrestling, I can't go in this ring. And then I just started going there like a week later, and I've been there ever since.
That's so awesome. I remember I was helping out with a Battle Art show, and there was a birthday party before, and I was watching them. They had like the crash mat out, and they were having the kids do like splashes off the second rope or something. And I'm like, all these kids are going to go home and be like, I want to be a wrestler. They're going to take their first real bump and be like, I don't want to be a wrestler.
I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, they used to do birthdays, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, and then what brought you to Barrie wrestling and specifically?
So I think it was just a few years ago. Me, Rajan, and Boris, we started coming here to help out. I think they came like 2 shows before me, and then I started coming to help out. And then like I came here for like quite a few shows actually before I started getting like a match here and then a match there. And then eventually, like when Abu and Ahmed came too, then we started getting booked more consistently, but mostly because the presentation of the show is like what drawed me. Like all the cameras and how it's filmed for IWTV and everything like that. It's unlike any other show, honestly. So
yeah, no, bringing in Alan and his team was huge.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny you mentioned, because like one of my favorite things from going back through old matches for Rush Hour is you'll see like, oh, there's Husher and Boris doing a pull apart or something like that. Like,
yeah.
Or like, Grizz as a ref, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I did a few pull aparts, and remember Fuerza one time put me in the Boston Crab. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, that was great. I think that was with him and Reverso.
It was the little segment they had.
Yeah, good times.
That was fun.
And then like, what were you mentioned the presentation, but when you finally got in the ring here, like what were your first impressions of Barrie?
Oh, well, I thought I wasn't ready. I thought I wasn't ready. Yeah, I thought I wasn't ready at all. Because I just thought, I don't know. I don't look at myself as being like the best wrestler. I always look to other people and try to like strive to be more like them, Because I don't know, I want to stay humbled like that. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm the best guy here, I'm going to do the best, and then just go out there and not do the best. So like I wasn't that, I didn't think I was ready. But over time, Barrie gave me a place to grow, honestly develop my character, my skills in the ring. So yeah, when I first started, I was pretty nervous. I was pretty nervous, man. But now it's good.
Was your first match here? It wasn't with Albright. It was before that. I should have looked this up.
It was the Fatal 4-Way: Albright, Vanna Black, Ali Ali, and me.
Right. Yeah. It was Albright and 3 newcomers. Right. I remember that.
Yes. Yeah, that was good.
And it's funny you mentioned, you don't think you're that great. I think it was Grizz who said that wrestling is weaponized imposter syndrome. We're just like, I've never seen a wrestler be like, I had a good match. It's always like, oh, that. I'm like, wait, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, but I get it, because I've never thought I had a good show either. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, yes, yeah. Sometimes I think like if I had a good match, like, I'll be like, wow, that was great. But like if there's some little things, I'll be like nitpicking at those. It's just sometimes how it is. When you think you have a good match, but maybe you don't, or you don't think you have a good match, other people tell you it was great. It's just a lot of variables. Yeah, you got it, and you always want to keep improving. Now you do have a background in martial arts. Oh yeah. Because I know that's part of your in-ring. So what was your training before you became a wrestler? So I think it was like I was in grade 3. I started Taekwondo. That was when I first started like any sort of I hated it so much.
Really?
Any combat sport. It was the first time I hated it. So I dreaded going. My parents forced me to go, and I'm so thankful they did, because it got me my black belt, got me all the fundamentals I needed to throw any sort of strike or anything like that, which honestly literally made me jump ahead in wrestling with my strikes. Like kicking I can do. Punching, punching is always a tough thing, but wrestling teaches you that. But Taekwondo, it was literally a catapult for me.
So you can break some boards if we bring them out in the ring?
Yeah, I used to do that too. They used to hold the boards, they used to spin, kick, and they used to go flying. Oh, it was so fun.
Yeah, my best friend's wife's a 3rd degree in Taekwondo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I see. I never made it past first. I don't know why I quit. But when I quit, I started wrestling, so maybe that's a good thing.
It's a quick funny story. So she actually got a black eye sparring, and then got a black eye a couple weeks later when she got hit with a frisbee, and her boss pulled her in. They're like, "Is there anything that we need to know about at home?" And she's like, "Are you kidding? I could whoop it." And if there's ever she'd kick all our butts. Like there's no question.
Yeah, 30 degrees impressive.
And then pivoting a little bit to your wrestling career. So, you were training at Battle Arts. You've been trained by, Gabriel Fuerza, Mark Wheeler, Shane Saber, some of those guys. So you wrestled Wheeler here last month.
Yes.
But you've also wrestled matches against other students around here in Ontario. Is there a different level of nerves, like wrestling another student or wrestling a teacher?
Yeah.
Is it a different feeling going into the matchup?
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, very much so, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they expect a lot of me. And, I kind of have to live up to it because, I've been training and stuff, and I gotta do my best, obviously. I can't choke because it's a good opportunity. Can't choke up on this. So when I wrestled Fuerza on Canada Day, it was a simple match, but like for me, I wanted to make it like as best I can with my selling and everything. There's tons of people there too, so like all before the match, man, I was like nervous. I was really nervous, but it ended up being a good match, even with Mark Wheeler here. I got here really late because I was coming back from Montreal in the morning from another show I did. So I got here literally like 30 minutes before we went out. So I changed, we went through everything, and honestly, it went really well. Yeah. I
wasn't here last month partially because somebody dragged me away in March.
Oh, but, yeah.
I also learned when somebody like your size picks me up by the collar, I don't have much of a choice anymore with where I'm going. But no, it was a good match. It was. And no, I was wondering about that because like to them, it's just another match. But to you, it's like.
To me, it's a special thing. Yeah.
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 And if you mess up, you're going to hear about it in class the next day.
Yeah. I'm going to get chopped, man. Oh, man.
Now, speaking of your training, I have some questions that I asked Abu and Ahmed, and I'm going to run them by you as well.
All right, sure.
So we've got, for the guys we know here in Barrie that are part of your crew, we have you, Rajan Husher, Abu, Ahmed, Brian Sinclair. That's kind of the group from your training that's here.
Yes.
So of the 5, who is most likely to be late for practice?
Late for practice? I got to say Abu.
Abu? I think that's been consensus. No, Ahmed said Abu's only on time because Ahmed drives him now.
Yeah.
Who has the worst taste in music?
Worst taste in music? Oh, I don't know. Wow. And they'd probably say me.
One of them did throw you under the bus for your Oasis.
God damn it, man. Oh, Christ. I knew it. Yeah, I'd say me out of all of them, honestly.
So
I'm not going to throw
Jim
Lowe
is a huge fan of yours now because he loves Oasis.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
So
at least someone likes it.
In his mind, you're going to live forever. You're his Wonderwall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I got to talk to him about that.
I got more. Nice. Who is the most likely to annoy a coach?
Oh, Abu. If that isn't everyone else's answer, I really don't know who else it is.
Who is the most likely to do a crazy or suggest a crazy spot?
Probably me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
all right.
I think it's me.
It feels like an unfair question. Who has the best hair?
Oh, I gotta say me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kidding. No, probably maybe Rajan.
Really? Everybody else said Ahmed.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's big crazy curls.
Crazy curls.
Who is the most positive guy in the group or the funniest guy in the group?
Most positive? Probably Rajan, I'd say.
That's a surprising answer.
I'll
take it. If you could pick so Sean Gibson, Barrie Wrestling comes to you and says, we're going to do a tag match. It's going to be you and one of your coaches against another student and a coach.
Yeah.
Who do you put in that matchup?
Ooh, I'd probably do... Wow, that's a really good question. I like that a lot. I'd probably do me and Wheeler versus Fuerza and Rajan, probably.
That'd be a good match.
I think that would be sick. Honestly, like now that I'm thinking about it, I want to do that match now.
Yeah. Oh, there we see, Sean, make it happen.
Yeah.
Just put it on Canada Day. We can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know if me and Mark would be a good idea since I beat him up too much.
Yeah, no, but by Canada Day, it's fine. Fair shows, everybody goes to Donnelly's afterwards. Oh, yeah, everything's forgiven.
Yeah, everything's fun.
Yeah. Sorry. See, this is what happens when I don't prepare enough before a show. I lost track of where I was. Sorry, I did have one last for you here. Who takes the most time to get ready before a match?
Oh, wow. Who takes the most time? It's probably going to be Rajan with his eye makeup. He's got to spray his hair, put all his gear on, and everything like that. I think it's Rajan, honestly. Yeah, nice. Out of anyone else.
And then for here, so, you started off as a singles guy. And from looking at your career, you've mostly done singles kind of everywhere else. And you do still mostly do singles matches here, but you're part of Chimera, the Seamen. So thanks, Fuerza.
Oh, yeah.
But so how has that been an adjustment for you? And I will say, like, the 4 of you work really well. And I know like the thing is that there's no leader, there's no this, there's no that, but like there's, I don't want to say little overlap in skills, but like you're very four distinct people. So how has that been an adjustment for you?
I think it's been a lot of fun, honestly. It's been a lot of room for me to improve and learn. Because like I've never been part of like a faction like this, so I didn't know what it was like, especially a heel one. So like doing all this stuff with the run-ins and the attacks from behind, it's been so much fun, honestly. And it's like it's a good experience, honestly. I think everyone should have, because it's good to get heat from the crowd. And you know, when we were hiding under the ring, it was a lot of fun to jump out. And I forgot who we were. I think we were jumping Jesse V. I don't remember. We jumped too many people now. So
yeah, it's kind of your thing.
Yeah. So
should I be checking with my shoulder right now? Like?
Yeah. Oh, you probably should. There's probably someone in there.
And then tonight you got Anthony Musso. So are you going to keep Chimera in the back for this one, or not? Not willing to reveal any?
I don't know. I don't know if I should say anything.
Okay.
Well, he is pretty mad that I gave Abu the title, which he then got smacked in the face by, and then lost.
Yeah.
So
I can. I don't know. About that.
He could be pretty upset. Yeah. Or maybe I'll bring them with me. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Just don't hurt his throat. His singing voice is magical. So just.
He has a singing voice. I know exactly what to target now.
He sang the anthem before the.
He did. Match. Yeah, he did. I heard that from the back. Yeah, that was
incredible.
Cool. That was cool.
All right. Last thing. Thanks for joining me. Tell people where they can find you on social media.
Social media. It's at Matty Z. Instagram Matty Z16. Pretty much everywhere else is just Matty Z. I got my link tree on my Instagram though, so it's got everything else there. So check that out. It's got all my stuff, some matches and match highlights. Yeah. Now with the tariffs and all that, are you gonna go to Matty Z? Like Matty's get away from the American
everyone
thing?
is. A lot of people always call me that Matty Z. Matty Z, is it this or that? I'm like, nah. No, when I'm gonna keep it Matty Z, man. When you're in your 30s, you'll be Matthew Z. Oh Lord. All right, Matty. Yeah. Thanks so much, man. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight, and I'll be back with more Getting to Know. Thanks.